This module is literally taught by many people in a very different way. They say become an expert, position yourself as an expert, show clients that you know what you're talking about even when you are a beginner. See, my approach is completely different. I don't think much about it. I don't want you to position yourself as something that you are not. I want you to position yourself as a beginner, as a learner, not as an expert. So in this, we will be talking about how to start, how you become a learner, and things you need to remember. So see, first of all, you need to develop a skill. As we had talked earlier, you develop your skill, you work on it, you master that skill, then you search ideal clients, potential clients in that skill set who needs your services. You deliver results to them and you get testimonials. That is how life of a freelancer works. Take a skill, find clients, give them results, take testimonials. Done. Now, once you have done it for one client, now try to upscale, change your niche, try something else, add an additional package in it, and then do it. How? For example, you are a writer. Okay, you are a writer, you have developed your skill in writing. Now you have find clients, you worked with them, you delivered results, you got testimonials. Now you are looking for another client. And at the same time, when you were working with the previous client, you also got a hold of social media management and video editing. Now these are the two added advantages that you have. So when you pitch the other client and he says what all you can do, oh, I can write content for you. Apart from it, I also know how to handle social media, a few strategies around it, and how we have to edit videos and the algorithm that support videos and all that stuff. So now you have an upper hand from the other people because the other guys are just writers. You are somebody who is a writer, a social media manager, and a video editor, or like a person who knows about video and stuff all in one. So you just secured, you bagged the first place, so you would be their first preference now. So that is how you master the craft, and that is the process. That's how the process looks like. Now see, I will not ask you to show up as an expert. I'll ask you to show up as a beginner, where you have an online presence, you are consistent, you are authoritative yet approachable. Remember this line: authoritative yet approachable. So you have to maintain that level of professionalism and informality. You don't have to be too professional, you don't have to be, or maybe you can be too informal, but I would just say don't be too professional all the time. Informality is something that I would never ask someone to not be, because I'm kind of that guy. So yeah. And put out your knowledge, your skills, your experience, because you will be thinking that everybody would have the same experience. It's different. Your story is completely different. Maybe people have gone through what you have gone through, but they didn't have the balls to put it out. Now, I don't want you to be too ballsy that you are taking yourself, or you are capturing yourself when you are in a hospital and making content out of it. No, that's bullshit in my eyes. I don't know what you think about it. Now, see, this is some, what you can say, this is some kind of a master class, or normal preachment that things you need to remember if you want to be successful, or you want to get into the 1% elite club. You cannot deliver results to every client. That's a hard fact. That's something that even after having so much experience I can't do, because it depends on a lot of factors that are not under your areas of operation. You cannot handle everything, you cannot deliver exact same results to every client, and in few clients you will not be able to deliver results. And maybe that's your fault, or maybe that's not your fault. You have to keep it 50-50 possibility. Secondly, the knowledge you carry is greater than your years of experience. See, as a beginner, you must be having a lot of doubts, but the thing is that when you are a beginner, I prefer beginners more than experts, because right now I've surrounded myself with experts, and I have seen that one thing, that experts are kind of rigid, whereas beginners have a lot of flexibility. That is your biggest plus point as a beginner. And since you are a beginner, so we are not expecting that much from you. As an expert, if somebody makes a mess, I'm like, what kind of expert you are? When you are a beginner and you make a mistake, I'll be like, okay, I'll teach you the right thing and we can move ahead. That is the thing. Third point is, you don't need to know everything. As I told you in the niche module, you don't need to just know about a certain thing in depth. You need to know about small things as a whole. That matters, because experts are always learning. Don't say that I am a complete expert, I know everything about it. You know you don't. You don't. That's a fact. Fourth thing is your age does not define your capabilities. I don't think that even I even need to say this thing because you already know it, but still a a general reminder. I will not. Don't worry, not preaching about this thing. Fifth is, yeah. See, this is something really important. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I write. Sometimes it's phenomenal. See, client feedbacks can really shape you or grow you as a freelancer if you start taking them positively. It doesn't mean that if a client is unnecessarily giving you a negative review, then you can't do anything. Then there is nothing in your control. You can just smash the door on his face and you like get lost. But if a client is genuinely giving you something, you need to take it from a practical aspect. I said na, don't be rigid, be flexible, be open to feedback, because what the other person is saying is coming from experience. If somebody has hired you, that means they are working somewhere, they are generating income, they have that knowledge and skill set that they can even pay you, right? So you learn from them and take it positively most of the time. But when it is becoming too much, don't shy in standing up and shoving up it in their face. That's absolutely fine. But try to take them positively because feedbacks really do wonder. Like I worked under the harshest editors that I have ever encountered, but they shaped me as a writer. Because that was the guy, if I just don't put a comma or I didn't have the punctuations right, he would be like, what the fuck? He would just drive hard. So that is the thing. That's how he shaped me. I'm thankful to that. If I would have taken his feedback like, okay, I'll leave you, you are just pinpointing mistakes, I would not have been where I am today. Start taking it positive. Sixth is normal bullshit that believe in yourself that you can make it. So I don't think that is that much important. Just a gentle reminder. Okay, we have some more preachment, I guess. See, I'm not going to discuss more about it because see, you already know about these things. I just want you to get a reminder of these things. I have no intents to give 2 minutes to each topic and make this video 15 minutes, 20 minutes long. That doesn't make any fucking sense because you already know about these things. It's just sometimes you forget it. Then I just inculcated it in this module as a gentle reminder that you can read it and you can recall and get yourself at a place and figure out how far you have come from where you have started. So yeah, I just go through these, take a screenshot if you want to write down, make notes, and if you are not making notes, I don't know what the fuck are you doing, because I'm not telling a documentary or any interesting thriller story that you are enjoying without a pen and paper. But yeah, anyways, that's completely up to you. I always sit with the pen and paper. But okay, then I guess it's pretty much it for this one. I'll see you in the next one.